Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us in Yuen Method Canada. And the topic we want to be tackling and strengthening is about mental energy. This is really something very interesting because if you know about Yuen Method, or even doesn't matter if you know or not about Yuen Method, because anyways we want to talk about what it is. Of course, mental energy feels so dense and so heavy in our body, and I mean physical body. So when we are really more out or light with this mental energy, or even out of this mental energy, of course, it feels great. So, well, first, I want to introduce Jarka Pajk and Nadrofsky and myself, Lore Hutton. We are certified at the Yuen method with Dr. Yuen DC, who is the creator of this science. And of course, we want to let you know a little bit about this. Just like a little introduction, and then we want to start deleting and strengthening us with mental energy. So, Yarka Pike, would you like to let us know a little bit about what it is Yuen method? Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Lore. I'm so glad to be here, and I would like to give you a few words about Yuen method. Yuen method, it's a new science of immediate results, resolving health, relationship, career purpose, fitness, less aging. Yuen method using a binary system to determine what is strong or weak, 1 or 0, yin and yang. Everybody knows our body is biocomputer and we operating on strong or weak. And Dr. Kim UNDC made this system work for us, for our body on all level, all the organ system to our central nervous system, and teaching us or demonstrating for us, for everybody, for whole world, how can we get better. So when it's everything strong, we are strong, and we are performing, our body is performing. And when it's everything weak or some things are weak, we can strengthening the weakness and get immediate results. I found some quote he wrote um, a few years back, and I would like to say it for everybody here. Um, is it explanation why we are using this incredible Yuen method on daily day basis? Since you are in this physical dimension, universes, existence, time and space, you want to be infinitely strong with your physical potential. Only your physical intelligence will make things happen in this physical dimension or these physical surroundings. Dr. Cam UNDC. So not only our body, our physical surroundings can be strengthening with this incredible biocomputer, strong or weak, and we can perceive our life with strength and success. And thank you very much. That's all from me.
Thanks, Yarka. Well, in which way, Don, have you seen in your experience why it's good to be strength about this mental energy or delete this mental energy for for us in people or animals or surroundings. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Lori and Yarka. Mental energy. Now, that is a very, very, very big and important topic because everything in our mind is mental energy. And not only are we affected by our own mental energy, but we're affected by other people's mental energy. We're affected by our emotional baggage and other people's emotional baggage. We're affected by our own stress and other people's stress, and our own anxiety and other people's anxiety. So, all of these things, we could go on and on, all these things that go on in our heads. So, with the Yuen method, what Dr. Yuen created here is a way to delete this mental energy. Take that energy out of those thoughts, take that energy out of those habits and programmings and the ancestors, stuff that they let us inherit. So with the Yuen method, we can delete those mental energies, take the charge out of it, and become self-masters in whatever we choose to be. So today, I'm just going to delete the overall mental energy of the group and our families and our extended families, our descendants, our ancestors. Okay. Thank you very much. Back to you, Lori.
Thanks, Don. Okay, we want to continue with the strengthening. So I want to do some I'm starting make it even our structure in our body, mind, and spirit. Just separate them, and I want to delete the energy of the emotions that are coming from the mind and the thoughts and other influences on our bodies. I'm strengthening the hemispheres, right hemisphere and left hemisphere from our body. I want to delete the mental energy from the feet, because actually that heaviness is coming from the head or the shoulders. Other spots actually from the spiritual and then physical body. Now I want to delete it from the missing tail, coccyx, brain. I want to delete the mind. And how spirit is when you want to do something, even when you know it's good, even when you know you have to do it. Thoughts are coming from the mind as well. So let's delete every time the mind is mixed with our spirit and vice versa. Let's delete the mental energy coming from other people. And actually is the anger and anxiety from others. These are just psychological, spiritual. We want to delete as well the whole mental energy coming from our ancestors when they were thinking they needed to have or to put a lot of effort in work, family. We want to delete the mental energy from any issues and problems you may have in your life right now. So let's delete all of that. Let's separate the mental energy from our parents when we were infants. Now I'm deleting from any traumas that actually is coming from the mind on our body. Let's delete the mental energy we have in animals and our surroundings. Actually, we want to separate as well all these thoughts, all this mental energy every time we think about a friend or other people. And let's separate any judgment. Doesn't matter if it's good or not good, positive, not positive, negative, not negative. Doesn't matter in which way. It's a judgment. So let's delete this as well. Let's delete all that mental energy about how we feel right now. And it's more about every time we think, oh, it's right or wrong. Right, not right, wrong, not wrong. Doesn't matter. We have to be just strong to be right, strong to be wrong, and neutral. Let's delete the 100% of the times. Every time we think, when we think too much. And let's separate the spiritual experiences when we are just sleeping. And anything coming from the subconscious mind is not letting us to have a deep, deep sleep. So let's separate that. And it's coming from the negative experiences that we had during the day, the worries, and it feels as well from like any payments or bills we haven't covered. So let's delete all these things. Let's delete any weaknesses that is coming from the collective in the city or the town, wherever we are. Let's separate all this. Let's separate that we learn to be more like acting with this mental energy more than intuition. And it's not that we have to be just pure intuition or just mental. It's just to be like 50 and 50. And actually, Dr. Cam Yuen has said that this is good just to be 50. So you won't feel like weird, it's because anyways we have a physical body, but at the same time we have another non-physical level like humans. So I just want to make even all this energy in the structure, just like when we start in body, mind, and spirit for each one of us. Let's delete all that mental energy in our houses, your bedroom, the kitchen, the living room, and any other rooms. Let's separate this. Let's separate the worries and anything that is not going well around you. Doesn't matter if you know or you don't know about it. Let's separate as well this mental energy from every time we know or hear or something about the news, and those news are not just about something nice or something with benefit or good. So let's separate all of this to the 100% infinite potential, 100% of the time, infinite time. 0 minus infinity. Okay. Yarka, would you like to join us with this strengthening? Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. I will strengthen all participants today and all future audience for mind weakness pentagon. As you say, description, words, thoughts, thinking, experiences, and actions, and past the future. I'm going to strengthen everyone for the past and delete all negative accumulative effects down to 0 minus infinity, and all the past regrets or not knowing about this incredible Yuen method, and that goes back to the ancestors, descendants, and extended family. So that has to be resolved, and all our description words, mental thinking can cause karma with all our family, and that has to be resolved um, also, and strengthening the future. So our description words, our mental thinking will not affect our future actions, and our future performance and fitness in our body. So any kind of verbal discussion about the body weakness, any kind of discussion about our future, about our not just the body, relationship, money, prosperity, work, career, fitness, has to be really taken consideration and has to be removed from our spirits. Our spirits affects the mental thinking, and there will be no self-criticism and judgment, and they will also be strong or weak, pardon me, recognition with our central nervous system. So everything you think of will automatically be strengthened if it's weak, and doesn't hinder your future. Definitely anything with illnesses or any pain, illness, or injuries, future injuries, that has to be resolved, because our thinking can really brings the karmic issue on us, ourselves, or on others. So description words, our mental energy, it's very important for the whole biocomputer system, how we operate. If I turn into energy worldwide, so more and more people are aware of it, about binary system, biocomputer, because we are living in world with internet and connections and new technology, new age, whatever people that can call it, and more people are aware of it, of their mental energy or mental thinking, description words, and world it's improving on daily day basis, but being careful what they saying, what they think, and what they are actually doing. That all has to be even, and taking consideration our action. So thank you very much, Lauren.
Thanks, Yarka. Yeah, actually, it's very, very interesting and very important to delete mental energy. That's why we're having this topic today. And anything we wanna do and just move forward in our life, even just for to have some action or to achieve something little. I'm saying to finish some work in the day, or just to to do some exercise, if we have a lot of this mental energy, we are just not to do it, because actually, the mind is related to the thoughts and vice versa. So, and even thoughts are like objects, like we can see like a table in front of us, and if we want to go ahead, well, we have to go around the table, under or up. So every time we want to do something, then we think, oh, maybe I can do it later, and then we don't do it, and like things like that. So every time we want to do something, and then we are thinking and thinking, it's like to have a lot of objects in front of you that is just not letting us to go ahead, not letting us just to take action. And that's why we were like very interested about to do this for all of you. So I just want to do a little bit, then done, if that's okay. So I just want to start deleting this from our brain, the tissues, the cells, and quantum particles. And let's separate the percentage that when we think so much, because there's some times or some hours during our days that we are thinking so much. Let's delete every time as well. We feel so heavy in the morning just to get up. Let's separate the worries. Let's separate this. It feels feeling some heaviness in the chest, and what we have in the chest, the heart. So there's the sensations and emotions. So let's delete this from each one of us. Let's delete every time we see somebody and we feel gory, or even maybe we might not acknowledge, but we just know we love that person, and what we are feeling is not good, and it's coming from the mind. So let's delete this. Let's delete any conflicts that is happening around us, could be in our neighborhood. So let's separate this energy as well from the floor, from our house, the roof, the door. And every time we go outside, it's like picking this mental energy from other people. Let's separate every time we don't feel good when we are in a lot of amount of people, or experiences about to be in a lot of amounts of people. So, and as well, when you were alone, and anyways you were thinking so much, let's separate this, and let's separate every time we are thinking things that has nothing to do with in the way you are feeling, because surely you have felt that, oh, you might be thinking in something that has nothing to do with your day, and it just pops. That's because you're having some influences that could be in purpose, because somebody is thinking about you, or not. It just could be someone closer. So just let delete this from each one of us, and let's strength or spinal, the brain here again, and our body, and let's make stronger our body with the dynamic and spirit, and let's strength as well, dark holes. Let's delete all of this to the infinite and beyond infinite. Don, would you like to join us with a little bit, with some strengthening?
Sure. Thank you, Lori and Yarka. So mental energy, it's really consuming. It consumes our energy. And with the Yuen method, we have two choices. We can be in our mental energy, our mental thinking, or we can be in our physical intelligence. This physical intelligence, this is the whole idea of the Yuen method. to be able to take that quick step from your mental thinking to your physical intelligence, get your answer, come back to your mental thinking, and act on your answer and make the necessary changes in your life and in your thinking to make yourself stronger and those around you stronger. So I'd like to strengthen the people listening to enhance their physical intelligence. And the things I see that are blocking this, groceries, that's funny. Someone must be thinking about food. Okay, so we'll delete the thoughts of food. We'll delete the anger and the frustration. We see it takes too much time. That's what I see. People are thinking it takes too much time. So we'll speed up the time. We'll speed up the people, speed them up to the speed of the planet, to the speed of light, to the speed of the universe. So we strengthen them to the speed of the universe, strengthen the universe to the speed of them or us. Okay, and we tune in again. Slowness of taking action. Okay, so let's strengthen people to, instead of thinking about it, what to do, what should I do, how do I do it? We strengthen them to tune into their physical intelligence so they can get their answer right away. Speed up the process of getting out of the out of the mental thinking and into the physical intelligence. For that, I'm going to strengthen everyone's feeling, perception, intuition, telepathic communication, and your physical awareness. Your physical awareness the physical awareness can overtake your mental awareness, your mental thinking and emotions and all that. So I strengthen you all to tune into your physical intelligence at a moment's notice and get your answer. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Don. All of this really is just like I said, so interesting and very, very important. And the purpose and the objective of all of this is just to spread Yuen method all around Canada, and of course having a great impact and have a lot of benefits, so people can see the improvements in their life, in their body, in the way how they feel about everything, and of course as well improve our animals or surroundings and everything around us, and even our relationships and anything you can even think. So we want to continue doing this every Monday at 6 p.m. Kelowna time and 7 p.m. Calgary time and 9 p.m. from Toronto time. So thank you so much, Jarka Pajk and Don Nadrofsky. Thank you so much to make possible this program, and of course as well to the whole audience that was joining us today and from every program. Doesn't matter if you are live or not, because I know if you are listening to this, surely you can have any comments that we can check later for to strength for any topic that maybe you can let us know later. So Jarka and Don, would you like to say something just to finish? Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Laura. Thank you, Don. I would like to close today with the words from Dr. Yuen DC, why we have to strengthening ourselves, surroundings, our loved ones, our pets. His quote is, because things will change. Everything in the universe surroundings us changes every second or even less than a second. We don't live in a static universe. The whole universe, it's constantly changing. Our atoms are changing, our molecules are changing, the cells in our body are changing, our tissue, organs, and systems are all changing. Dr. Kenyu in DC. So thank you very much for um, having this opportunity for me to be here. And thank you very much for all the listeners for their time to make some changes in their lives. Thanks, Lore. Thanks, Dawn. Bye.
Thank you, Yarka, and thank you, Lori. In closing, I would like to strengthen everyone to diminish their mental thinking, to diminish the time it takes to get out of their mental thinking. We have to speed up the process, speed it up, speed it up, speed up. So let's strengthen everyone for speed. I'm going to strengthen you to see the improvement in yourself when you try this and when you follow our advice and the advice of other Yuen masters and you apply it in your daily routine in little things, start little things first, work your way to big things. We strengthen you to apply this technique to improve your life and to delete all the times it didn't work, delete all of other people's times it didn't work and all the people complaining that it doesn't work. We delete that all completely, and it's just you and the new steps you take to bring the Yuen method into your life and to apply it. Just like us, anyone can do it. So see you all next week. Thank you very much.
Thanks to both of you. See you next time. Bye bye.
Bye bye.